Hey guys, this is Peter McPhail with Lifestyle Properties Maine and the Land Brothers. Today we are in Robbinston on a 365 acre piece, and Robbinston is right on the Canadian border, actually the St. Croix River. So this 365 acres, it's a wooded lot. Electricity is about 1,200 feet away. It encompasses the entire Rogue Lake, which is a small, maybe a 10-acre body of water. And we're in here today looking at this property, maybe coming to market. And we're actually doing some tipping today for wreath making. So we'll show you some footage on that as well.
So this right here, this is a good tip. It's about probably 13, 14 inches long, all green. It's got, you know, plenty of fullness. But this right here, you can tell right here on the beams, there's no needles. That would be qualified as a bad tip. Or this one right here, right on the very tip, it's losing a bunch of needles, orange needles. That's a bad tip. So we just chuck those to the side.
Now we're cutting fir today, Gavin, right?
Yes, this is a fir.
Yeah.
And you can tell just the longer needles, they're flatter. They're not as spiky. You can feel it's not as spiky.
And that
is a spruce. Very spiky needles, a lot more needles, and they're shorter.
And when you grab onto that with a bare hand, you're gonna feel it. It's gonna be prickly in your hand.
It's pretty prickly.
It's prickly, yeah. Excellent.
The fir is fine.
And I got to tell you, the aroma of these fresh cut firs,
they smell good, don't they?
It's beautiful. It smells fantastic. It just think you're in a Christmas shop, Santa shop. Thanks, Gavin.
Welcome.
So we hiked down to Rogue Lake, and you can see it's a small body of water. I'd say less than 10 acres. There's no development on this lake. It is hidden from the world. You know, there's no road that goes into it. We had to hike probably 500 feet to get into it. So you probably could have a contractor come in and build the road close to it so you could put up a camp or whatever. But it is really quiet in here. The only thing I'm hearing right now is a woodpecker. You can take a look out across the pond. And the pond is kind of in between the hills here. But there's, like I said, no development. It's quiet. You're not going to see anybody here.
This right here, this is a pole. This is what we stack our tips on. The way we stack them, just put one on like this. Then you want to kind of crisscross them so they stay on there. They support each other on the bottom. On the bottom of this pole, we've got a couple branches, and they hold up the whole pile. A pole weighs roughly anywhere from 20 to 40 pounds. And the way you're paid in Maine is by the poundage. So right now in your Ellsworth area, you're getting about 60-65 cents a pound. But in other places, Washington County, you're seeing a little less, about 50 cents a pound. But
yeah. And we talked to a gentleman today, and he was telling us that some of the wreath makers are importing from, what do you say, can't bring it in from Canada, by the truckload. So we're trying to make a Maine-made, 100% Maine-made product here. So, but yeah, there's a good stack there, and then we've got one in the back of the truck. Awesome.